Yo, welcome to the open pit. I'm your man, Mr. C, with the most. Getting ready to take y'all around the coast. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. How
We
you doing?
good, man. We blessed, bro. We blessed.
All right. And we had a big week last week, championship week last week. Welcome to the stage. We got T Money on air. What's up, T Money?
T Money.
What up? What up?
What up, man?
Welcome to the stage. We got No Capping coming back from Halloween. First time back on the cast. What's up, baby?
A-Town in the building.
He say last.
Ramlin Rio, representing the Washington Commander. What's up, man?
Can't call it, man. Doing all right. How about yourself?
I can't call it, man. Friday Eve.
Yes, sir.
Coming to the stage, last but not least, Kurt Murder. What's up, baby?
Hey yo, man, you know me, blessed to be here with y'all brothers, man.
That's what's up. We're gonna jump into it. Y'all want to jump into the AFC or NFC first?
Man, you started where you want to, bro. It's your
Take
world.
it off. Take it off.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the Washington Eagles game, man. Washington lost 55-23. Daniels went 29-48, 255, one touchdown, one interception. He had 6 carries, 48 yards, a touchdown. Robinson had 11 carries, 36 yards. Eckler had 8 carries, 15 yards. Ertz had 11 carries, 104. Scary Terry had 3 for 51, touchdown, and Brown had 3 for 42. Jalen Hurts had 20 or 28, 246, one touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns. Shipley had 4 carries, 77 yards, a touchdown. Hurts had 10 carries, 16 yards, 3 TDs. Brown had 6 catches, 96 yards, a touchdown. And Smitty had 4 receptions, 45 yards, man. The game was close the whole game. I hate to say it, man. I was pulling for Washington, but the Eagles pulled it out. T Money, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, man. I'm gonna pass it to the Cowboys in the NFC East first.
What you want to know? I mean, overall, man, we talked about it. I had my reasons for Washington, but overall, Philly was the better team. Their defense was able to create turnovers, and I think that's what really just got Washington out of it. It seemed like every time they got close, turnover, and then Philly got a short field, and they gambled with AJ Brown, and they got a taste of it on that day too. I mean, Saquon was Saquon. We expected him to go in there and do everything, but overall, man, good game. Philly was just, like I said, the better team. The tush push still undefeated. When they need to get that 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, or even at the goal line to score, they was just scoring pound for pound. But turnovers was the main difference of that game. So shout out to Philly. I probably would have been a little bit meaner if Ed Lee was on here, but I'll be nice to that.
Yeah, he on vacation. He said he couldn't make it today. I'm glad he couldn't make it. I don't want to hear his damn
Me
mouth.
too.
Kurt Murder, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Man, I picked the Eagles to take that game, and yeah, they did what they were supposed to do, right? Like, but I really wanted the Washington Commanders to win. I just knew it was an uphill battle. Eagles kind of literally the best team on paper, and they're actually showing it because they're in the Super Bowl, man. But hey, Team Money, double down on what you just said, man. Like that tush push, man. I swear, I hope they ban that crap out of the league. It is the worst offensive play that I have seen put together on an NFL field, right? Because one, the defense has no advantage at all, right? And I really despise that play. Jalen Hurts has he had 3 touchdowns in that game, right?
3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. And I think all 3 of them was off of a tush push. Like, and I despise that play with everything in me, man. But long story short, great game. The game was much closer than what the scoreboard actually appeared. the team that, and I said this last week, the team that would play the cleanest football, right, would win the game. And the Eagles didn't have any turnovers, did they? No, I don't think they turned the ball over at all.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, Washington had 3.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 fumbles, 1 interception. Yep,
Big
if I'm not
time.
mistaken. Yeah, I mean, so you know, it panned out the way I thought it was going to pan out. Even though I wanted Washington to win. Jaden Daniels a monster. The Commanders got their quarterback. They got a team. They got a team in the NFC. What's that? NFC East. Yeah,
East.
if I'm not mistaken. Yup. Dallas. Hey, gear up, because you got competition over there.
Yeah, I know.
But y'all always had competition because y'all can't beat the Eagles either. So
Contrary, my friend, but that's another topic.
I really don't think it's competition because right now it's Washington Eagles division to lose, and then Dallas will be battling the Giants for last place. You know, that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm just saying. You know, because really the Cowboys don't really make no moves. You know,
but the Eagles about to be really in a tough spot, man. Especially win the Super Bowl or not, right? Like they have a lot of players that they're last year on the contract, so they're about to be in a really tough situation. You're gonna have to pay Hurts. Well, he got paid, but Jalen Carter is coming up on a contract extension. Like they got a ton of players, great players that are Nolan Smith. Like they got some players that they need to divvy out some money to. I haven't looked into their salary cap thing to see where they're sitting at. But
Kurt, let me ask you this: if there's one GM in the NFL that can make it work, who is it?
I think there's a few GMs in the NFL that can make it work, but they're definitely one of them, right?
Is there a GM in particular that has taken 2 different squads back-to-back Super Bowls in the offseason based off of his moves? We're looking at him in Philly. So if one GM can make it work, he'll find the pieces to replace, and they'll still come in and make it work.
That's the truth, T-Money, but you got to remember what the Eagles did, man. Like they drafted those great players.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like they got the splash moves in the draft. You see what I'm saying? So like next year these players are up for a contract negotiation, and they're in their window. Let me say that. So you can either play ball with them or don't play ball with them, right? But the next following year it's going to get tougher. So you got to think Jalen Carter. You're gonna have to give him something, because the way he's balling out, it's just gonna go through the window, right? So I'm not to say anything bad about what you said, but they drafted those players, bro. Like those players came in on a minimum league contract.
And those draft picks came off of him willing and dealing, getting picks back in return. It's paying off in the long run. So
absolutely,
yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough in this division, bro.
Splash move right there. That's a splash move.
Yeah.
This is their 3rd year, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got a rookie contract, so they got like what 4 years the option for the 5th year, right?
5 years, right? So like that's what I'm saying. Next year, like Jalen Carter is definitely coming up for a contract extension next year. You know what I mean?
And they better do it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they got some players that I think they gotta throw the money at, and hope they can keep that team together, because the best offensive line in football this year, and the best defensive front in football this year. You know what I mean? So you can't really afford to lose that. But if you do, like, I mean, they got some weapons over there too. So it is what it is. But that's my spiel.
Okay. No, what you got?
Man, I felt like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Philly was going to pull it out, first of all, right? But I was already, I'm cheering for Jaden. And I felt like Washington was coming into the game, and they had the ability to play looser because they didn't have anything to lose, right? Philly lose the game, we talking, right? Because they shouldn't have lost the game, right? So I think there were some key plays that changed the momentum of the game. Like Washington went, if I'm not mistaken, Washington went up 3-0 in the first quarter, right? Off a field goal. 3-0. And then Saquon Barkley came down, had a Russian TD, right? They went up 7-3, right? That fumble recovery by, what's the dude's name? Zach Bond, where he punched the ball out. I feel like that changed the momentum of the game, bro. Like,
absolutely.
Like it was back and forth. As soon as I saw Philly's defense stepping up and Saquon was in rare form, come on, bro. That's tough to beat. It's tough to beat, right? I think that Jaden Daniels gonna be gonna be there next year, right? We already see the talent. They got to build around him, but I really felt like Washington was going to come into the game looser because, when's the last time they've been to a playoff game? What was it, 20 years?
Sean Taylor.
Nah. Yeah.
It's been a while though, right? So
2005, guys.
Yeah, 2005, bro. That was 20 years ago, right? So, bro, it was a good game. I was cheering for my boy Jaden Daniels, but I had a feeling that the Eagles was going to pull it out. Then, I mean, let's talk about the tush push, right? Your boy don't even call it that. Hurts don't even call it that. He no homo. He don't like the phrase tush push, right? He call it every time they say, he like, stop, it's quarterback sneak. Stop, it's a quarterback sneak, right? Do I think it's the worst play in the NFL? I don't know, bro. It's unstoppable.
That's the worst play. That's the worst play.
Name one worse guy.
Bro, if it's working, you got to find a way to stop it, and don't depend on the refs and the commissioners to change the rules of the game. You got to figure out how to stop it, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Like it gives. So to me, man, like the defense has no leverage, no advantage in that play. Yeah. Like if I wanted to watch rugby, I would watch rugby. That's literally a scrum in rugby, right? Like that's exactly what that is. Like a quarterback sneak. We've never seen a quarterback sneak where the running back, tight end, whoever's in the backfield is pushing from behind a quarterback. And I think the major issue with the play is they're getting so low, right? They're literally under you, barreling you out of the way. And the defense, don't know the snap count. They can take it on. Go 1, 2. They can take it on whatever, and they can just boom. It's a 2-yard getter every time.
Yeah, bro.
That's the worst play. At the end of the show, I want everybody to name me another terrible play in football besides that.
It got to the point. I forgot if it was the fourth quarter when the safety kept jumping off side, or quarter kept jumping off side and say, if you do one more time, I'm gonna give him a touchdown. I was like, what? That's a rule? Yeah. I didn't know it was a rule that you keep jumping off sides, they can award the offense a touchdown.
It's not a rule.
It is a rule.
Yeah, it's a rule. It was a
rule, but it's a rule.
Yeah, it's in the rule book. Yeah, if you get a personal penalty, they're gonna award the team a touchdown. I was like, wow. You know,
now, Kurt, I ain't never seen it enforced.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Yeah, back before in the olden days, it was. I've seen a clip of when it was enforced.
Yeah.
So it really was. It really is a rule.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ramon. You got the mic.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, I know you got more insights because you was watching the game on the different version and we was watching it.
Nah, I was watching my whiskey. To tell you the truth, man, it all boils down to how many times we dropped the doggone ball. Like it's those turnovers that really just threw that game out the window for us.
Yep.
Let me see. The far as the tush push and Luvu jumping over, I love to see him keep doing it. Just keep doing it until they give that announcement of, if you do it one more time, they're gonna give some points up. Keep doing it. It's fun because there's nothing you can do to stop it. So go ahead and keep doing it at the goal line.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, this game really, they were the better team overall. I mean, I can go ahead and admit it and say that. But I just know for a fact, if the Eagles did not have Saquon, they wouldn't even been right where they are. So, Giants, I hate y'all. That's what I'm gonna say about this game. The Giants, I hate y'all. They shouldn't even be in this game.
Yeah,
That's true.
the Giants GM should be fired.
Yeah, there was a couple key fumbles in that game. Will Shipley fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zach Vaughn recovery. Like, bro, it was a couple of plays that had you like, bro, they got to get this. They got to tighten up. They got to.
That Austin Eckler one threw me, man.
Yeah.
I said, you hit your knee hit the ground. You got up for another opportunity. You was better off just falling.
Yeah.
At that
Stay
point.
down.
Yeah.
Just stay
Trying to
down.
do too much.
Why are you trying to do? Why?
Yeah.
Then they
Good game.
go for it. Then they go for it on that first drive, and they didn't get it. Or they went for it on the first drive. They didn't get it. Eagles got the ball back. They stopped on the goal line. Eagles got the ball back, and Barkley scored. Then they came back and scored a field goal.
Yeah.
They went down the field on that first drive, but they didn't score. They went all the way down the red zone. They didn't score. They got a penalty. They didn't score. So they was trying. They was definitely trying. But them turnovers hurt them. Hats off to the Eagles, man. It is what it is. Let's say second Super Bowl in 5 years.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gilly going crazy right now.
oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Gilly all over social media. They done gave him a gold whistle.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I
Locker room access.
I'm happy
I
for
can't even
him.
listen to
I'm
that song
happy
no
for
more, man.
him. Yeah. Blow the whistle.
Yeah, he done ruined it.
Yeah.
And then he got the guy coming across the street, the neighbor, the white guy with the broom in his hand.
Yeah.
He bought him Super Bowl tickets. He's taking him to the game with him.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hate to bring this game up, man, but Buffalo Bills, Chiefs, 32-29. Josh Allen, 22 of 34, 2 touchdowns. Cook had 13 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Allen had 11 carries, 39 yards. Hollins had 3 receptions, 73 yards, a touchdown. Cook had 3 receptions, 49 yards. Shakir had 6 receptions, 46. Cooper had 4 for 33. Mahomes, 18 of 26, 245, a touchdown. Hunt had 17 carries, 64 yards, a touchdown. Mahomes had 11 carries, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. Birdie had 6 receptions, 85 yards, a touchdown. Smith-Schuster, 2 receptions, 60 yards. I didn't know he was still in the league, man. Brown had 3 receptions, 35 yards. And Kelsey had 2 for 19. They had Kelsey on lock. Kelsey was on lock. Come watch the Super Bowl. He gonna explode. Watch. But I'm gonna pass you, Kurt. What's your thoughts on it, man?
That was disrespectful,
man.
That's what I'm gonna say before he say that.
Huh?
I said that was just disrespectful, Mr. C. You know Smith Schuster's still in that league. Come on now.
Right.
Man, he been since he left Pittsburgh. He went to Kansas City for a year or two. Then he went somewhere else. Then he's back in Kansas City. What was he?
I think he went to New England.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he went to New England.
He was holding down
He was
KC for this year, though. So it's not
Yeah,
just
they
one
just pick
thing.
him up. Yeah, man.
But go ahead,
It's-
Kurt. We want to jump on your toes, man. Go ahead.
Oh
Sorry,
no,
man.
it's all good, family, man. We having a discussion, man. But man, I picked the Bills. I thought the Bills was gonna be able to pull that out. Man. Let me start by saying this, man. Kansas City they're proving that they're the dynasty right now, and they're the team to beat. Patrick Mahomes, what, 4 or 5 carries? Quarterback design, right? Like, when the last time we seen Patrick Mahomes with 5 quarterback design runs? But I don't think we ever seen that. They switched it up. They hit the Bills with something that they didn't see or nobody even expected. Outstanding game plan. Now you got to respect Mahomes' legs. Right now, Mahomes is out there just cooking, just willing and dealing, taking the check downs. He played the outstanding game. Josh Allen played the outstanding game to me. I really wanted the Bills to pull that off. I hated that they stopped running the ball like that in the second quarter, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you, and I'm going back to this. I said this last year, and I said this, I think, a few weeks ago. Whatever Steve Spagnuolo does, he finds a way to make you play the game the game plan that you came in there with. He takes that game plan away from you. It almost reminds me of that Belichick type. You know, like whatever that game plan is that you coming in here with, I know it, and I'm gonna make you get away from that. Once that happened, that was the end of Buffalo. I think, and I'm gonna keep saying this, I think the Buffalo Bills got that first down. Right, like from looking at the play, I think they got the first down. One, I think the spot on Kincaid was short. They shorted him because he lunged. He was down on the first down marker. That should have been a first down. I don't even know why they didn't challenge. All right, out the window. Move on to the next play. They quarterback sneak. Now, here we go. I don't understand why in the heck the Bills didn't ever adjust on that quarterback sneak. He kept going to the left side. The Kansas City Chiefs read that from the start. They said, oh, he only goes to the left side on the quarterback sneak. And they jammed it every single time. How do you not make that adjustment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't get the first down, however they look at it. Now it comes that, like, I watched film tape on that game for maybe the last week. And there's something that I seen. Steve Spagnuolo was showing him that same defensive look on that fourth down play where he threw it up in the air to whoever. He was showing him that same look the whole entire game. First quarter, it was 3 or 4 plays. Second quarter, 2 plays. Third quarter, 4 plays. Fourth quarter, 4 plays. The same exact look. And then guess what he did?
He blitzed.
He blitzed them off the corner.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen sent his protection to the right, and he blitzed them off to the left, and he blitzed them off the right. And I said, holy heck.
Yeah, bro.
That was genius.
Yeah.
It was genius. And this is something that Steve Spag does that either makes the quarterback think too much and the offensive coordinators like abandon the game plan, but it's something that he's doing because he did it to Baltimore Ravens last year to stop them from running the ball and think that they can pass it. And he did the same thing again with the Bills. Stop them from running the ball and think that they can pass it. And I see the same thing happening to the Eagles this Sunday.
Yeah, bro.
That's it. That sums that up.
I don't know if I want to jump on that Patrick. I mean, look, I know Patrick good, right? But bro, it's almost like the Jordan rules with him, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Like,
Words out my mouth.
there was a rough in the passer. What was it?
Rough in the passer, right? When
Yeah.
they helped him hit him in the chest.
Bro, no, and he got 2 of them. It was one of them where the defensive players hit each other, bro. He fell up under him and still got the rough in the passer call.
But that was the Houston game, so I can't. Now I totally agree that I don't think that was a rough in the passing call. Like I don't.
Yeah.
But outside of those calls, right? Like if you give Patrick Mahomes the time, he will dismantle.
Oh yeah, all day.
Right? Like so, I'm not gonna take that away from him. Yes, I do think. That Houston game, there was a lot of BS calls.
Yeah.
Now the Buffalo game, the only call I seen really that Xavier Worthy catch. How was that a catch? How? If that was the Baltimore Ravens, now that would have been an incomplete pass on the ground, right? And then the first those 2 spot plays. Now outside of that, man, the officiating is bad in the NFL. It's been bad, hands down, pretty much this whole season.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the Chiefs, though.
That's a fact. So
especially when it comes to the Chiefs. You're right.
I'm on the bandwagon that the Chiefs, to me, I think, get a lot of calls that favor them in the time, right? Because they get it, the fourth down plays or the third down plays when they're incomplete pass. Like, just go back to the 2 years ago Super Bowl with the Eagles. The holding call, like it was barely a little tug. Was it a tug? Yes. But
my Bradford, Bradbury,
yeah,
in the end zone. Yeah, in the end zone. That was not a pass interference. Yeah.
No, but see, look, if you look at it, was it a pass interference? Yes. If you want to call it by, he tugged his jersey, but it was barely a tug. It was.
Yeah.
Come on.
He didn't impede him from getting to the ball. We see this all the time. I think the game should be called fairly, because when my team commit a foul, bro, I'll be like, yeah, that was a personal foul, bro. Like, I don't care who they going against, right? I'm honest with it, because I just want to see a fair game. But I don't want to even really get into the whole Patrick Mahomes thing, because I'm on board with y'all. I think the Chiefs get a lot of favorable calls.
Hey, Kurt, be careful though, man, because I see that ref back there on your couch.
What did he say? What did he say? That ref? What did he say?
The ref back there on his couch.
You got the referee colors back
there. Rio, it's all you, man. Go ahead, pick up, man. It's all you, man.
Oh, man.
Nah, it was a good game. The only thing I'll say, he took his curve.
Yeah, he done turned the camera.
He about to move the pillows.
You gotta get rid of the ref pillows.
Oh man. Nah, it was a good game though. The only stat that I see that I was listening to that you said was actually incorrect. You said Allen only got 39 yards. He actually got 40. We all know he made that first down.
Oh well.
Yeah. They didn't give it to him, but we all know he made that first down. You could see that ball was right at that line, man. That's first down, clearly, man. Yeah. So the fact that they robbed him on that is just ridiculous. But at the same time, coming into the game that you got to beat the refs and you got to beat KC, so you can't give them a chance to even be close like that. So that's on Buffalo's bad right there for actually letting it even be close, for them to even have to put it in the refs' hands like that.
Yeah, they had to play a perfect game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry, we're not doing predictions yet, but I am not scared of Kansas City when it comes to playing them, but I'm scared of the refs when it comes to playing them. To tell you honest truth, because they are not, to me, they are not a complete team. They're just a complete quarterback that can just do everything to make the rest of their team look better.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So
because Allen had 237 yards passing. I think Mahomes had right at 245?
245, yeah.
Yeah. So look, evenly matched game, bro. But it's hard to beat you when you got the men with the whistles in their mouth on your side. Like, come on, bro. That's a no-brainer. And I predict I'm seeing the same thing in the Super Bowl. If it's a close game, Chiefs are more likely to get the calls. So, bro, like, I know we're not making predictions right now, so I ain't gonna go there. But it's tough to beat a team when they got the refs on their side, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See money.
I'm gonna make it quick. I mean, you all just touched on everything from the refs to, the play of the defense for Kansas City. I think that's what really stood out to me. With Chris Jones in the middle, you got a tackler like Nick Bolton, and then you got to lock up. I can't wait for that matchup Sunday with Trent McDuffie and AJ Brown. I cannot wait, because we know it's going to be man coverage, and we know Spags is going to load that box up. So, but anyway, overall, man, it's Kansas City. I predicted them to win the game. It was still a good game. It came down, of course, to a couple of plays here or there. I'm not going to blame Dalton Kincaid for not catching that pass.
Oh, no.
But I will say this. I'll say this. The fact that Josh Allen got it to that point off that blitz and able to still throw the ball the way that he did to get it there and to get it between that coverage, because I thought somebody would have picked it off. But overall, man, Kansas City, My X factor when we spoke last time was Hollywood Brown. He came out, got some quick slants, some quick catches to start the game to get the momentum moving up the field. I also thought that Xavier Worthy, outside of that bogus play, which, 11 years later, I'm gonna still talk about it. People say Dez didn't catch that ball, but anyway, I digress. I'm not gonna make it about Dallas. I digress.
But Green Bay game.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I thought the same thing, T Money, when I seen that play. I was like, but that Dez Bryant play wasn't a catch. Come on now.
Come on, man. Make it make sense. But I digress. But overall, man, Josh Allen, he's a great quarterback, but he cannot get to the Super Bowl without going through Kansas City. If Kansas City is not taken down by somebody before he gets to that moment, I just don't see how he's going to get past Mahomes if he has to keep going to Kansas City to play that game.
It don't matter if he go to Kansas City or not.
I was trying to give him benefit of the doubt, but you're right. I absolutely agree with you. I really do. But that's enough for me, man. Great game, but we all knew how it was going to come to the end.
No. Before I come to you, that pass to Kincaid, when I first saw it, I thought it was a bad pass. When I see the replay,
me too.
He should have caught that hands down.
He put it right there.
Yeah, he put it right there.
You're a professional. You're a professional. You get paid millions of dollars.
Anybody to test and roll down. I'm like,
come on, bro.
No, it's on you, man.
This is still a little too early for Kurt Murder on that.
Yeah.
That's why he was smiling. I see what you was doing. I got you.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna keep it short, right? Well, I know we talked about the refs. We talked about, the quarterbacks being evenly matched. We also talked about, Buffalo could have ran the ball more in the second half. But
we ain't talking about Taylor Swift though. You can jump on that.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Leave that out.
I will give Patrick this credit. When the game is on the line, the scores are even, and there's just enough time on the clock, you already know what time it is. I started changing the channel right there. I was like, it's a wrap. They left the man too much time on the clock. Like in a do or die situation, the man is a surgeon, bro. He is a surgeon. If you have any slips in your defense, if you have any blown coverages, he is going to exploit the hell out of you. Right? He didn't need Kelsey, right? He didn't need Patrick he might be one of the best quarterbacks of our time, bro. And I know that's a big statement.
All right, Chris.
Nah, it's facts.
I know that. I mean, he's literally changing the game. And if anything similar happens in the Super Bowl, I'm changing the channel. If it's a do or die situation with 3 minutes or less on the clock, and he got the ball, it's a wrap, fellas.
I'm gonna start calling you Collinsworth in a minute, man.
He don't need. It could be a minute and 15 on the clock. It's a wrap, right? If you're talking about getting in field goal range, the man doesn't make mistakes, man, and that's tough. Now I will say he might be a little rattled. Did y'all see the video with his pops in it where he got pulled over with the DUI?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago though, right?
Was that from a while ago?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, but they just now bringing it out in the news. They really just now talking about it right now, right?
Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
All
over Instagram, right? But man, I my hats off to the Chiefs, man. They played a solid game, and if you slip up or leave them any area to exploit, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
The reason they brought it up again, I don't know though, because they can't find anything wrong with your boy Mahomes. The only thing they can find is his dad. You know, man.
Yeah,
that's it.
They did something similar with Jordan, though. That's what I said. Jordan rules. Same thing with Jordan. Yeah.
And Jordan's son, y'all see that the other day?
That's crazy, man.
Which one? When he was snorting coke in Paris?
When he got pulled over, but he got pulled over. He was about the railroad tracks, and he was trying to get the police to help him move his car over the tracks. They got him with cocaine in his car, weed in his car, and he was drunk. This and that. Then he told me, I'm Michael Jordan's son. This and that. Then he told him, turn the music up. This is my jam right here. It was crazy, man. They showed the whole video on them World News last night.
Oh man, I got to check it out. I know I seen a video of him in Paris, bro, just sitting at the table with like a pile of like, bro, just getting to it, right? Crazy, man. Like, look, tough times breed tough men.
You know, he
right.
Pippen,
the opposite it stay true too, right? Good times breed soft men. What you looking at is a soft man right now, starting to go right. Jordan built the empire. His sons didn't have to work for it, so that's what you're saying. That's the aftermath of it.
He can't live up to the name, so he had pressure. He had too much pressure on him. That's what he's trying to say. You know what I mean?
Man,
Jordan being pops, I can't live up to it. You know what I mean? I might as well do something else. I got too much pressure on me.
When you see the video, look around. All you're gonna see is train tracks. How do you get his car out there on them train tracks like that? I can't understand it, man.
It's like he was trying to drive on the train
exactly.
tracks.
Like I'm a train. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here.
Yeah, he was high as hell.
Hey, man,
I'm not. We just took one right. Like what?
Okay, powerful drug, bro.
Hey, no. He stopped the police for help. They didn't stop him. He stopped them for help.
That's when you know you somewhere else, bro. You know you somewhere else. You got blow and weed on you, like, bro. And you the wrong color.
Yeah.
Hey man, come lock me up real quick, man.
I'm not inebriated. Yeah, I bet you're not.
Yo, he was in a squad car. Mariah Carey came on. He told him to turn it up. That's my jam. He started singing in the car.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
I think
he was gone, man. He told him to turn it up.
Money get you out of a lot of shit, man. A lot of stuff, man.
Well, since we're down this rabbit hole, do you know what song it was? I'm curious now.
He wanted to trip.
Well, I mean, was it "We Belong Together"? I mean, what was it?
I forgot the song. I was in shock when he said it. I was like, oh man.
Man, I can't wait to watch the video. I'm over here pulling it up right now.
Money, don't let me see you out there on train tracks, man. Come on.
He got Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones take care of him.
Appreciate it.
Hey, before we get into the Super Bowl picks, one more thing hit the headlines this week. Myles Garrett said he went out of Cleveland. He said he want to go to a contender. What's your thoughts on it? No, you act like you ain't hear about this. I know you out there in San Antonio. You ain't hear about this? But he said he want to go to a contender. So it's a lot of teams that he won't be going to.
I'm looking it up right now, bro. I've been out of the loop.
He told
Rio.
He said at the what's the news day for the Super Bowl, he's like, I'm ready to come to the Commanders. Well, he said he will play for the Commanders. Let me just switch up a little bit. He said, yes, I would love to play for the Commanders.
I was about to say allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
But for real, Garrett, he's I think he's gonna be right back there in Cleveland. Cleveland not gonna let him go because they have the final say if they're gonna be able to trade him, if they trade him or not. So once they say
somebody gonna throw a first round draft pick at him, I don't.
Oh no, he needs two in a player. He needs 2 first rounds in a player because Mac when Mac went a couple years back from the Raiders, he got two first in a player. So Garrett has to at least get that.
Yeah.
Was that between Raiders and Chicago?
Yeah, but Chicago was desperate though. You know what I mean? So we give him Bosa for him. They can have Bosa. We'll take him. You know, but that's my thoughts on it. I think they work out that way.
He didn't say contender though, bro.
Well, he didn't say the Cowboys. He didn't say
Atlanta. That's why I didn't say he coming to Dallas. So what we talking about?
So you said we got a contender? That's what you trying to say?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. If you got a draft pick for us.
What?
Yo,
based off last season, I'm just saying y'all finished worse than we did.
You should send them 30.
Yo, that's how the draft order is determined, right? By record, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And based off your record, you're not a contender.
You see when our players come back next year.
Okay, let's talk about that when next season happens. But right now, you're not a contender.
Don't get him started with that, man. Come on, man.
Hey, would you be okay for Purdy to go?
If we get a player in return.
We're talking about Garrett.
Yeah. Oh, for Garrett?
2 firsts and Purdy. Would you be okay
No,
with that?
we already got burnt with Trey Lance giving up 3 first-round draft picks already. No, we're not doing that anymore.
You can have him back.
That's he a free agent.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving it to you for free.
Yeah. But yo, it's saying he got 3 potential deals on the table. What? Detroit, Washington, and then New England. Right?
Can you
and
imagine?
they say that he consulted LeBron about the trade of all people. You consulted
But
with
can
LeBron.
you imagine Myles Garrett and Aiden Hutchinson lining up on the same line?
That's tough.
Phew, that's
tough.
tough, bro.
That ain't gonna happen. He ain't going to Detroit.
That's tough though. If he do, that's tough.
He's not going to the AFC North. Put it that way. He's not going to the division. He's going to the NFC. He's definitely going to the NFC. You can't trade him inside the AFC. You know what I mean? Cleveland don't want to see him. Yeah.
So
he might go to Washington.
Is Detroit not an NFC team? I'm just trying to meet you halfway. It's already be so difficult.
Yes, they still are.
Yeah.
Question though, is this the same GM that did the quarterback's contract?
Yeah.
Same GM? Yeah, okay. We won't be again for a second then.
Your boy E-Dub chiming in, man. In case y'all want to see it, man.
Is that way he can
The show is almost over, yo. He can't come in, dog.
That boy said, "How about them Eagles?" That boy on 10 right now, boy. I'm glad he ain't on this show today.
I'm glad he spelled Eagles
and the week before that, he was on fire.
I already know E-Dub been on 10.
All right, well, let's get to the picks. So I'm saying before we get to these Super Bowls, you know what I mean?
Oh Lord, there you go.
Yeah.
He felt like he had to go.
That man really did that, bro.
Hey, and the sad part is you won't be able to add no more fingers.
Hey,
Y'all
I got another hand, baby.
Y'all want another one. Y'all want
another hand.
So that's your last one. You got that one hand.
We done gave 2 away.
That's what contenders say. You right.
Hey, man, the boys are sweet.
Yep.
That's all that. Hey man, how about that $50 bet a game, man? How you felt this year?
I did pretty. I think I did
You
pretty
did
good
what?
with the record.
I know you want to say it. My bank account will appreciate you.
I'm saying you only beat me by $50.
I'm gonna go give me some. No.
You only beat me by 50.
I ain't gonna embarrass you.
You only beat me by 50. I didn't count.
I ain't gonna embarrass you. It's all good.
Y'all noticing these octaves are changing a little bit?
Hold on.
It's all good. That man was talking cash at the beginning of the season.
Now, Larry, for the record, you only got $50 extra out of me. Now, last year, it was a raping going on last year. It was a rape.
We're not talking about the tape. We're not talking about the tape.
It was yellow tape going on last year.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I felt bad taking your money.
No, you shouldn't be, because it's gonna be a problem for you this year.
I was scared to call you because I was like, damn, he might be on the damn highway for the jump off the damn bridge. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. We talk. Look. We'll see. I see you again this year.
Look, let's talk about these draft picks, man. I mean, this Super Bowl before we get into this other thing, Larry. You know what, Kirk Cousins. I ain't gonna go there with you. I'm not even gonna go there with you, man.
Man, we got Junior out there. You better stop.
So y'all keeping Kirk? Y'all let Kirk go?
We're gonna let Kirk go.
Kirk can walk.
And still pay him that money.
Why not?
I don't even know what they do.
Man.
Junior on the field. That's all I got to say.
They ain't got no choice, T. They got to pay him the money. It's guaranteed money.
I tell you who we need to get up out of here. Pitts. That boy suspect, man.
Man, he ain't do a damn thing on fantasy at all.
That boy
Why Washington
suspect.
talking about getting
I'm glad
him?
I ain't have him on my team. That boy suspect.
Why Washington talking about picking him up, man?
What?
Yeah, I'm like, why? He ain't do
Well,
nothing for Atlanta.
he might do something up under JD, man. He might do something under Daniels. I don't know what. He just didn't look like he wanted to play to me, man.
But y'all offense is predicated on running, throwing the ball down the field to receivers, though. Y'all wasn't really throwing to the tight end, man. Y'all got them big receivers, speedy receivers. Y'all was going downfield. Y'all wasn't trying to go underneath. You know what I mean?
Bro, hold on, wait a minute. Then we can move on, right? Junior threw it to him in the red zone. The ball hit him in both hands. The only interception that Junior threw for the whole season came from Pitts Stop, bro. No. Atlanta's upset. You got to go, bro. You got to get up out of here.
He wasn't used to catching the ball. He wasn't getting the ball the whole season. He wasn't used to catching the ball to figure out how to catch the ball. You know what I mean? He didn't think the ball was coming his way.
Y'all taking him. You want him on the 49ers? Y'all
hell no. We good. Look, man, who you got? No, since you're talking. Who you got? KC, Eagles. What score?
Man, it's hard to go against the Chiefs, man. They got the boys with the stripes on their team, man. So Chiefs by 7. I can't predict the score. I got Chiefs by 7 though.
So you got 7-0?
Hell no. It's gonna they
give you a score, man. Come on, man.
28-21 Chiefs.
28-21 Chiefs.
Yep.
Kurt Murder.
You. I'm kind of riding that no cap tail, man. It's just, man, it's hard to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I would like to. I said if the Chiefs made it back there, I would like to see the 3-peat. They there. Let me see the 3-peat. So I'm taking Kansas City Chiefs. Score prediction. I would say 34-32. Kansas City Chiefs. And I think the deciding factor is, even though the Eagles defense is really good, man, I think the way to beat Patrick Mahomes is to be able to disguise a little bit more on the line, right? Like get out of your shell late, show him a late look. I don't think the Eagles do that well. So that's why I'm riding with Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. Kurt, what you got Saquon doing?
I got him going under 100, so I give him about 85 yards. They're gonna abandon the run. And Jalen Hurts is gonna show you why either he's a good quarterback
or he's a bad
quarterback. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I got it. Eagles 24-21. I'm going with the Eagles. You know, I can't go with Kansas City for reasons being. Y'all know the reason why I can't go with Kansas City, and I'm going with the Eagles. You know, I don't like either one. I'm just going with the NFC. Plus, the wife's an Eagle fan, so I want to hear her damn out. But Rambling Rio. Yeah, what you got, man?
Kansas City 21-17. Saquon, he is going to go over a buck. Sorry, guys. He's going to go for a $137. 1 touchdown.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The exact number.
I got Saquon plus 100 too.
Oh,
I got Saquon plus 100.
I'm going to put that down. Hold on. Barkley plus 100 for you. Rio. Barkley plus 100. 137. He's being exact. Kurt, you said 85, right?
He going under 100, yo. He's not going to rush 100 yards. If he think about this, if he rush 100 yards, the Eagles are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Like,
he's going to break one though.
If he break 100 yards, the Eagles will beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, shit, you just
especially if he's running for a $137. If I'm getting 137 yards on the ground, I'm gonna beat the opposer. You know what I mean? Like that's not gonna. Yeah.
I got one.
Rio, rethink that, Rio. Rethink that.
Where you at, Mr. Where you got him at?
I got him at 115. I see him breaking a 60-yarder or at least a 50-yarder.
I got him plus 100. I got him plus 100. T-Money, what you got?
Put me down for 103.
The majority has him over 100. You sure you want to think it over, Kurt?
No, I'm 100%.
Score though?
Score? Give me Kansas City 37 to Philly 31 overtime.
Ooh, in OT?
OT. the big payback. That's how they beat them last time. No, that wasn't overtime. They went down to the wire last time they played the Eagles in Super Bowl.
Yeah, just had a bad interception and flipped it back to Kansas City.
I have to get me a 75 piece if they go to OT. I can go ahead and order my wings now.
I just want to know.
I was only planning on a 50 piece. You talking about OT? 75 piece.
All right, so I got no plus 100.
Yep.
KC 28-21. I got Kurt Barkley negative 100. Well, under 100. KC 34-32. T Money plus 103. KC 37-31 overtime. Rio KC 21-17. Barkley 137. Myself, I got 24-21 Eagles, Barkley 115.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a quick question. Quick question on this. If y'all think that Spag's gonna load the box,
it's static.
Y'all can hear me now?
We can hear you, but it's just static. You good?
If y'all think Spag's gonna load the box, why do you think Saquon is gonna rush for 100 yards?
Go for T-Money.
It's the only thing I see. He's going to get that one rush on the outside and just take off.
Yep.
That's the only reason why I got him going just a little over 100, because I feel like he can get you about a good 30-yard, 40-yard run, and all those other rushes will be those 3, 4, and it'll keep building up. That's the only reason. If it wasn't for that ability, I would have had him under 100 too. But I think he can hit the outside on the left or the right, and they can swing it and carry that whole line and shift. And he got blocking up the field. He only got one man to beat back there, and he'll get him. He make the right cut. That's the only reason.
Exactly. That's my point on it. If you stack that box against Saquon, all he has to do is break that first line, and it's curtains from there.
That's it.
That's what he got to do against everybody. But let me tell you something about it. I keep saying this.
Kurt, you got static, man.
Hold on.
Look, I am with Kurt though. Look, if he do 137, Eagles winning that game.
Absolutely.
If he do 137, Eagles winning. I mean, yeah, Eagles
that's just yardage, yo.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Points. That's yardage. That's not points.
But Vito, watch this. If Saquon rush for a buck, the Eagles will dominate that game. They're outstanding on the ground. That's time of possession. Can't hit me high.
Look. If he open up, if they open up like that on rushing yards, right? It's gonna open up the passing game, bro. Because you're too busy. You got to put a spy on. You got to put a spy on Hurt, right? If Barkley start tearing your butt up on the ground, now it's opening up the rest of the game for everybody else, bro. I'm telling you. If he go for 130, I got Eagles winning.
Don't sleep on the Eagles defense, though. You already gave the Eagles defense props. So they're gonna bring that pressure to Mahomes. So it's gonna be a ball. It's gonna be a ball burner. You know what I mean? And they lock Kelsey down, and as long as your boy Worthy don't have no big plays, hey, Eagles they should dominate.
Kelsey scored a touchdown or not?
He'll get one.
Yeah, he'll get one.
He'll get one, but I believe it'll have to be red zone. You know, like 5-10 yards out, something in the corner for him to get a one-on-one matchup, or have a help with a like a little bumping screen, if you will, to that corner where he can get man coverage by himself. But that's I see him getting one.
Yeah.
One last question: who's your X factor?
Ooh. Can we do offense and defense? Because it's hard to just pick one for this game, man.
Either way, I'm going with Smitty for the Eagles.
Can I bring up 1 point from last for the money? Actually says something. I've been wanting to say it. My breakout player from last Buffalo Bills game was Curtis Samuels. I think he did have a touchdown. Nobody believed me that he was going to do anything.
Oh, you right?
He did have a touchdown. So
man, Mac Hollins had more yards than Curtis Samuels. He was balling out of this world.
Whoever
And he
won.
had a touch. And he had a touchdown. A bomb
Okay, you matched me
touchdown
up then. Okay, go ahead.
over the shoulder. Let's go.
Nah,
Stop playing with me, Rio.
Samuels ain't do nothing last with Buffalo.
Say what?
I didn't. You said Samuels did something with Buffalo?
Yeah, he had a touchdown, man.
He did have a touchdown, though. I think so.
Did he? I
Hey.
didn't see him on my. He wasn't on my sheet.
Your chart's messed up, man. It's from last year.
Yeah, he had one catch, 4 yards, and a touchdown. My fault.
It's a
I didn't
touchdown.
put him on.
That's all.
He had one catch. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right, my bad, man. Apologies.
I was boosted and I thought I was like, yes, I got something. Yes.
All right, X Factor. What's up, man? I put mine out there. T Money.
I like Kareem
That's
Hunt.
tough. Don't come to me, man. I'm still here thinking.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No.
I got, man, if Hunt does enough on the ground to cancel out Saquon, I'm going with Hunt, man, as an X factor. Because I know we're gonna be looking for the usual suspects, but if he really get some steam behind him and start racking up some rushing yards, he can change the game.
All right, so you got Hunt. Kurt Murder.
Yo, man, I'm just gonna keep this. I'm going with number 15. I'm going with number 15. Like
The obvious.
that's the X factor of the game to me, man. Like
I got you. Rio.
For some reason, excuse the gray, I'm getting kind of old. The wide receiver for KC with the dreads. Gosh, I can't remember.
D-Hop.
Hopkins, thank you. Just when I'm like,
D-Hop. Oh, heck no.
It's
Y'all
his
tripping.
first ever Super Bowl, man. It's his first ever Super Bowl. He's been trying to get that his whole career. I think he's gonna ball out this game, man.
Yeah, he gonna have one reception.
It's gonna be a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Was first only Super Bowl. Yo.
Yeah.
Who you got, T
That's a
Money?
solid pick, though.
All right, gentlemen. I thought long and hard about this, and I think in the last segment when we was talking about the game from Philly, pause. Thank you, appreciate that. You done threw me off, Kurt.
Yo, T-Money, I just had to say I never used
got
that
me.
term.
No, you
I just
good.
thought it was
You
funny
good.
just then, yo.
Nah, I thought about it, and I'm gonna go with somebody we're not gonna look at. And I talked about him earlier, Trent McDuffie, for the DB for Kansas City. And the reason why I'm picking him is because we talked about the defense with Spags and how he's possibly gonna load that box to try to stop Saquon. When Hurts has that opportunity to go either the Smitty or the AJ, it's going to be lock up one or 50-50 ball. And I believe Trent can be that guy that can just stop that. And if he can, and they can't get that running game going, it's Kansas City all day long.
I like that.
I mean, that's a solid pick, man. Did McDuffie won both of his championships with Kansas City?
Right.
If I think one.
So he got one.
I think
I
one.
think he only got one.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think so.
Yeah.
The other corner, one from Fayetteville State got
Sneed.
two.
Sneed. Right?
Sneed with Tennessee now. He got traded.
Yeah,
so
also
the
he got
other
A free agent. Yeah.
What's
Now
the
I'm
other
looking
corner
at it
they
right
had?
now. Trent McDuffie, 2 championships in his career.
Oh, so he was there those 2 years. Okay.
Yep.
I couldn't remember.
That's a good X factor though. That's a good pick for the X factor.
That is.
Because I don't think he's gonna carry. I don't think he's gonna travel with AJ. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So whoever lines up on that side, I just feel like if Jalen wants to try to bluff and throw it over there anyway to see what he's gonna get out of him, I mean,
Playing a
That's-
dangerous game.
that's all I'm saying.
Playing
So
a dangerous game.
and if you're gonna force it to the other side and you bring a safety over, you know, it can be. I think it's gonna be a really defensive football game, but still with a lot of points scored because. I hate to admit it, but they're 2 explosive offenses. They can get going. So I'm expecting a good game, man.
Yeah, I'm expecting a good game. So y'all watching at the crib, y'all going out.
Man, crib.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Man, you know, them boys gonna be out in Atlanta, boy.
Right.
Oh yeah, Ice gonna be out too. They gonna get him. It's
Yeah.
Super Bowl. They out there celebrating. They
Yeah.
gonna catch him slipping.
Yeah.
They gonna catch him slipping. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Y'all better protect yourself. I'm telling you, man.
That boy
Don't leave home without it. They have American Express card. You better have your damn ID, birth certificate, everything.
Better carry around them papers.
Yeah.
Papers.
That boy in rare
Doing
form.
the next spot from Guantanamo Bay.
Quick.
They ain't playing around, man. Kurt, go on, take us out, man.
All right, let's say less, man. So look, hey, if y'all like what we doing here on this channel, man, like, subscribe, hey, turn that notification bell on, and we here almost every Thursday. See y'all later.
Appreciate y'all, fellas. Y'all have a good night.
I know.
boy.
Y'all.
Y'all
Later.
boys be safe out there, man.
All right. You two out there in San Antonio, man.
Hey, man, flying back today.
All right.
All right,
I'll let
man.
y'all.
Hold it down.
Peace.